What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? No, he doesn't even know what it's called. What's it called? What's it called?
Hey, AOA. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, dude.
It's been but a week for y'all
Yeah.
listening to the show, but I haven't seen Caleb's face in a dang month, dude.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I've been doing a lot.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we've been we banked episodes and they've just been rolling out while Caleb was popping around the South on a tour. How was your dang tour, dude?
Dude, it was nuts. It was so fun. Thanks everybody who came out. It was so interesting because it was like me and Mason James did every show together. It was Mason's first time on the road. And it's like he's like 2 years into comedy. I'm like 12 years in. So I'd be ordering
Yeah.
a salad and he'd be like, "A salad?" And I was like, "You don't know,
Funny.
man.
Yeah,
You don't
dude.
understand."
Going on tour, doing those like non-club rooms is so like that. All the comics around are like, I remember, I mean, I'm 40, dude. So when I was doing that, I was like 37. And I remember I was in Birmingham, Alabama with Wes Van Horn, who you just did a
Mhm.
show with. I love him. And I was like, I went to his restaurant and that's like a delicious breakfast restaurant. And I was like, please get me something. I was like, just get I like need to eat something that's good for me. And when I got there, he had gotten me fried chicken with gravy and cheese on it. And I like peeled the cheese off and they looked at me
Oh,
like I was
man.
insane. But I was like, look, dude, I can't do it. And then at the show that night, I was so run down and fucked up. I was like, I need like a fucking juice. I like literally like stood up and said
Yeah.
it to this comic Zach, who's really funny. I was like, I need a fucking juice or something. And he goes, why? I was like, because if I don't get vitamin C, I'm gonna fucking pass out, dude. This is terrible. I'm like shitting water. I'm
Yeah.
eating food and liquid comes out.
And
What's
it's like I
going
don't
on?
have my bed or my toilet. I'm having to go into a Buc-ee's or a Quick Trip and take
Yes.
shits. It's like it's miserable, and you're sitting in a car all day. It's like I gotta do something.
I need
But I mean, it was
leaves, dude.
yeah, I need leaves, dude. You know what I found out since last time we recorded?
What's
That
that?
like nothing is a vegetable. Did you know this shit?
Yeah, it's all fruit.
Everything's fruit, not
Yeah,
just tomatoes. Squash is fruit.
eggplant.
Cucumbers are fruit. Eggplant is fruit.
It's like,
Dude,
no, it's
it's
not.
crazy. No, it
It's not.
is.
No.
Anything with seeds
Yeah.
is fruit.
No, I know what you're saying, but I'm saying I have a bit about this. I don't care that it's fruit. It's not fruit. You know what I mean? I don't care.
Yeah.
It's like if it's in a salad, that's a vegetable because we have all agreed that. And the reason it's especially frustrating to me that it's technically a fruit and everyone says it is that it's definitely not a fruit because people love telling you it's a fruit. And if it's an interesting fact that it's a fruit, that's because it's not a fucking fruit. It's a fucking cucumber is a fruit.
It's a fruit, dude.
Suck my dick.
I agree. But
Yes.
literally it was because Jenny's niece was like, we're trying to play like a guessing game. And she was like, "Is it a fruit?" And we're like, "No." And then we Googled it and we're like, "Oh." And then we just kept Googling things. It's just a bunch of adults. And we're like,
Yeah.
are we and we're like the only thing that's vegetables is leaves and stalks.
Yeah.
Nothing
Did you know
everything else is fruit.
Did you know that a piano is a fruit? It's true. The piano is a fruit. So is a Bowflex. A Bowflex is a fruit. Give me a fucking break, dude.
No, it's a lot. Squash
Dude, 'cause
killed me. I couldn't believe I didn't like that at all. Squash ain't a fruit.
a vegetable, the seeds aren't attached to it, right? That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, spinach is a vegetable and celery, but like only stalks and leaves. And
Did you know
stems.
that your grandma is not technically a vegetable? Just because she's sitting there and she can't move or talk.
she She has seeds.
She's covered in seeds. She's a fruit. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm like really, I'm gonna die on this fucking hill too. I really feel this way. This is not a bit. We culturally, collectively agree on things, and then we
Yeah.
just love telling each other what's technically true. And I don't want to know what's technically true anymore. I don't want to
know
know.
how it seems. Seems is more
Yes.
important than true.
We're in a society in which we interact with each other. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like how there's a certain color of Fred Perry shirt that the Proud Boys appropriated.
Oh no.
And for a really long time, punks and hardcore kids, especially grown-up ones, would wear this Fred Perry shirt because it like looks punk, but it looks also like clean cut. So you could be sort of like a punk with a job. And and then they would love it. And then it was like the Fred Perry shirt with the yellow cuffs, I believe. And then the Proud Boys took it as like they started wearing only this. All of them would wear it always, only in this color. And then a bunch of punks would wear it and be like, they don't get to take this from me. And it's like, yeah, but they did. So just don't be a baby and wear a different fucking shirt. It means you're a Nazi. And they're like, no, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. The
It
world
shouldn't,
agrees.
but it does.
But it does. And a cucumber is a vegetable. I don't care what science says. It changed. It changed. And it changed hundreds of fucking years ago in fucking Greece. You know what I mean? And they started putting it on romaine lettuce and tiny tomatoes with their like dressing that is like just vinegar somehow.
Yeah.
And that's a salad. Greece sucks, by the way.
Yeah.
A salad is just like crumbly cheese that tastes like cardboard sitting on oil, leaves, cucumber, and tiny tomatoes. Fuck off, dude. That is a shitty ass salad.
Dave gets so mad about salad.
I'm getting pumped right now. I don't know where this energy came from, but yeah, you started talking about fruit, and I'm not on board, dude.
Yeah, it's
Fuck
sort of
Jenny's niece.
Dude, it's so upsetting. I'm like, what else do I not actually know? Like what? Like, and also don't know who told us that. Who told us that all the things were fruit? I don't remember learning it in school. I don't remember my parents saying it, but I remember going, fruits are apples and oranges and taste nice, and the things that taste not so nice are vegetables.
That's right.
I don't know who said that, but I've been thinking it.
Yeah, I mean, it's more like, I don't know. It just kind of naturally happened over time. I mean, the bit that I do on stage that is honestly like, God, I love it and I swear by it, but I can't entirely figure it out. The bit is about how there are phones now with a glass screen that folds.
Right. Yeah.
You've seen this bit, and the bit is I'm like, I saw that phone, and now I don't know what glass is, and I love it, but I also do feel that way. Like, I don't really care that you think that's glass. It's like micro glass. Like, shut up. Just call it something else. And
that's not glass.
It's not glass. And glass
shatters.
I'm stupid.
It's like a common sound.
Okay, but here's the thing. Now I'm just doing the bit. There's bulletproof glass. And so the more I think about it, the more I'm like, well, we should have stopped calling all this shit glass years ago.
Right.
I just don't believe that something that a bullet can hit is the same thing as my window. Like you shot it with a bullet and it didn't break. It just went bonk. And now the president's still alive or whatever.
Bulletproof vests are funny too. That's such a funny invention.
That is a really funny invention, and it is really funny that we call it a vest, because a vest is something that like someone who gets beat up every day wears. You know,
a vest,
and
it's also like, so the people that build bullets, They don't know about. They don't make bulletproof vest proofs. Like they can't make bulletproof vest proof bullets.
Yeah, they make worse bullets, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
And I
why don't
think
they make the bullet better?
those gun people probably would call them better bullets, but I would say they're worse if they go through bulletproof vests. I think because I
Yeah.
think that sucks that they do that. But yeah, no, dude, they make armor piercing bullets. Absolutely. And isn't that God, it's so crazy that that's true. They made bullets that go through armor. I have never thought about this before, but that is terrifying, dude. You know what I mean?
And it's not fair. Like, and you can't go get a refund where you're like, oh, I want my money back for this bulletproof vest.
Right. Or what if your armor piercing bullets don't pierce armor? Yeah. Do you go back to the store and
the
you're
bullet
like, listen,
store.
buddy,
Yeah.
the bullet store. That's right. Bullets are us, dude. It's a huge, oh my God,
Dude,
it's a
it
mecca.
would be so easy to be a bullshit bulletproof vest dealer because
Totally.
who's going to call you on it?
It's
Hey, I
just
need a
vest.
bulletproof vest. Oh, yeah?
It's just a cardigan. Oh, yeah. It
Are you
stops
sure?
bullets.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
more
yeah.
lightweight than it was before.
And then they just die and you never get called on your.
Yeah. What are they going to
Just
do?
like, why was that guy wearing a cardigan in that gunfight? That was weird.
Cardigan bank robber.
Bulletproof cardigan, dude. Yeah, just these guys are all wearing Reagan masks and cardigans. This is the weirdest looking heist I've ever seen. And they all just get killed.
Oh, man, that's fun.
That is funny.
I don't
A
feel like
bu-
heists are happening as much as they should. Are they? I don't hear them on the news ever.
I think a lot of the people that would have executed a heist are hackers now.
Yeah,
know?
probably.
They got like a butt the size of Texas, from, you know what I mean? They used to be like running around in a
Yeah.
Reagan mask, but now they just sit in a chair and they steal from the FBI on their laptop.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like it'd be so easy to hack into a, some guy hacked my bank account one time. It was terrifying. I was like, you can just do that? It's
It
like,
seems so easy, especially since you would think it would be incredibly easy to hack government stuff because the government still doesn't know how to make a website.
yeah. Dude, the jury duty website is unreal, man.
Yo, it is. I know for absolutely. I moved and I was still getting
Because
these
of the website?
notifications.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. I moved away from LA. I was like, I can't take it. Stop emailing me. I had to go to New York to stop getting emails from LA because they can't. Yeah, the emails don't go that far.
Oh, yeah. It's a bummer.
Yeah, they only go like 200 yards. Government emails. No, dude.
Remember
Literally,
when
one
that guy just walked into the White House like a couple years ago, and they were like, "Oh, we forgot to lock that door." He, like, got
You
all the way
remember
in.
when like 1,000 rednecks ran into Congress? I think the most alarming thing about that was like, you don't get killed for doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that we should kill people at all, for sure.
Right, but that's what I had been assuming my whole life is that if I
My
ran
whole
in
life.
there,
Like if you do that in any country where there's a king, you're dead. You're just dead. There's like also, I was like, oh yeah, why isn't there a fence?
there should be there's one around the White House. It's a big fence,
Yeah, it's big.
And I remember they were like, "Don't jump that fence. You're gonna get shot with a sniper."
That's right.
That was like in 8th grade. Don't get shot.
But you can just take a dump in Nancy Pelosi's office, and you don't die when you do that. That's crazy.
Which I think she made the right. I think she's like, it's time to retire now because if you can take a shit on my desk and that's just okay.
Totally. I feel like it. Yeah. When we had an office in Koreatown, if you took a shit in there, I would fucking kill you. You know what I mean? Not
Took
you.
a shit on Dave's desk, and I did.
And Caleb did, but that would be like Dianne Feinstein taking a shit in Nancy Pelosi's office.
Man, that's a fun news day.
Yeah, that would be awesome, dude. If it just turns out that it's a frat house in there. Oh, gotcha. Chuck Schumer gets punked. That's so funny. Oh man. Oh man. Rand Paul peeved after not being able to find his keys for 3 days. Yeah. And it's just a
Oh,
picture
man.
of who's it go? Lindsey Graham like snickering in the corner. That's your keys, you fucking bitch.
Oh no, it's so funny.
It was the cover of the New York Post. Rand Paul can't find his keys. He's still in a senator, right? Or a
I
congressman?
think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if it was like that Ted Cruz would just get hit with like rocks
Constantly.
all the time.
Yeah, dude. Fuck you, Ted.
He was just leaving bags of shit next to his office on fire.
Dude, who did it? Who shitbagged me this week? Graham, was it you? Like, you know what I do think about that I love? Like, we, in comedy, it's like shitty to admit, but there are people that you and I don't get along with,
Yeah.
And I don't even want to talk about it because it sucks that it's true, but it's true. And it's certainly not a lot of people, but there's some people you and I were like, fuck,
Yeah.
and damn, that guy's a dick or whatever. And
Yeah, for sure.
who is, they can't talk about it in politics, but who's that guy?
Right.
Who's the guy that at Congress he walks up and he's like, hey guys, what's up? Like, who's the Banya? You know what I mean?
Ooh, it's got to be Ted Cruz.
Yeah, he's
From
like,
every
"Hey,
interview, it
you
comes up
guys-
a lot.
you guys want to go get a beer at the Applebee's?" And they're like, fucking, my wife is I got a date with my wife. And everyone's like, yeah, me too. And then they just go to Chili's and they're like, fucking, I hate this guy.
I do love the idea that they're just all going to Chili's.
I think, dude, I was just in DC and I was really blown away. I forget what it was. I think it's a Margaritaville. There's like a Margaritaville right by the White House.
Oh, that's
And
great.
it's like, dude, come on. You can't even pretend. It's
And
like,
also, like, throughout history, like if Margaritaville was like 1,000 years old, and it's like they took Lincoln's body from the theater to the Margaritaville, they put him on a table to extract the bullet.
oh my God, they put his body on a table at the Margaritaville. That's so funny, dude.
Yeah, FDR
man.
really liked the Margaritaville in Georgia. It really helped his polio, so he had a little White House next to the
That's what
Atlanta
it was.
Margaritaville.
Yeah, Ulysses Grant, dude. He couldn't go a day without getting a, Rudy Tooty, fresh and fruity or whatever.
Dude, Ulysses S. Grant would be at the Margaritaville
every
lot.
day, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, give me it's been a rough one. Give me another adios, motherfucker. That's how I assume he talked. Ulysses S. Grant was definitely
Dude,
hello.
You should read the first chapter of his autobiography. It's
Mhm.
so funny. He's like, I'm doing this for money. I'm broke. I injured my ankle when I was drunk a couple weeks ago, so I'm gonna be able to write. I'm writing this book. Dude, it's great. He was just a drunk, fun dude.
Dude, Marty Litwack was he's this really funny comedian in LA. He was telling me that he was reading about George Washington, and you think about the further we get on in history, the less you know about people, the less time is spent in history class about them. So we're just told founding father, beat the British, great guy is kind of the story about George Washington.
Mhm.
And you just assume there was no other option because of how the world was for there to just be slavery back then. But he told me he was reading this thing that was everybody in George Washington's life was just stop slavery and it just won't happen anymore. And he was like, nah. All his friends were abolitionists. They were like, it's wrong, it's horrible. And he was like, I don't know. it would be kind of hard. And they were like, it wouldn't.
It'd be too
Yeah.
hard, dude.
Turns out that guy was like a horrible piece of shit. Man, I love that. I wonder what that's like 300 years from now. What are the factoids that are going to be pulled out about now? You know what I mean?
Oh man, it's so crazy to think about. Like, can you imagine if in like 300 years they're like, so Trump was the funniest president,
Right. Matter of
Taft
fact,
was fat, and Trump was funny.
yeah, Trump was funny, Biden was old, and Obama was black. Is like
Yeah,
what
that's
it's
how
going to
it's
be.
gonna be. And they'll be like, why do people hate the funny ones so much? They're just not gonna get it.
It's not even going to be. Yeah, I would say I'll bet you that definitely Barack Obama will be someone that is talked about forever. I don't even know if I think Biden, in the scheme of things, is going to end up being one of your Tafts or your like John
Yeah.
Quincy Adams or whatever. Like one of those guys that's just on the list that you don't really know much about.
Yeah, it'll be a thing where they're like, the youngest president was was it Kennedy? I know the oldest was Biden. Like it'll just be like a trivia
Right.
thing.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
even
it'll
then,
be so
it might not even be. God,
they would better not ever have an older one. Like you imagine any older than this?
Yeah,
It's
dude.
insane.
It's just one of those fucking skeletons from a doctor's office is our president.
I wouldn't be as worried when the skeleton comes on to do the State of the Union.
Totally.
I'd be like, it's gonna be okay.
He's gonna crush this.
It can't. I won't be as nervous as when Biden's trying to talk.
The president comes on for his first State of the Union, his inaugural address. He like taps the mic and he's like, your hip bones are connected to your leg bone.
I would love to see Biden on a debate stage with the doctor's office skeleton. This joke over here.
Yeah, this is my dad. We didn't bury him. We don't. Yeah. This is actually my first wife. Oh man,
dude, you know who's annoying the hell out of me is Chris Christie. This guy, he's pretty good at being a politician, but he does this thing. I was watching him yesterday, and he doesn't even need the interviewer to say anything. It's so funny. He'll be like, am I perfect? No, I'm not. Would I change a lot of things I did? Perhaps I would. But do I mean what I say? You bet. And the interviewer's just sitting there like, do I get to? You're asking all the questions to yourself.
Did I kill a man in Bali? Yeah. Yes, I did.
Yes.
Yeah. Does it haunt me in my sleep? Absolutely. Will I do it again? Yeah.
Everybody's like, he's a straight shooter. I like this guy. Everybody else tries to cover it up. Dude, someone called him fat in an interview, and he called America fat. Like that was his response. They're like, you struggle with your weight, and he goes, everybody in America is pretty fat. It's like, dude,
what a dipshit, dude. He was he's got to be my favorite Republican. We talked about this like maybe even last episode. He was the guy who was like, COVID's bullshit. And then he got COVID and he was like, it is not bullshit. And it's like, you motherfucker. That's the most Republican shit ever. Nothing ever happens except stuff that happens to me. You idiot. You got like all these people being like, no, it's real. I'm dying. And he's like, no.
That's the weirdest one. I actually get if it's cold where you live and you're like, global warming. Like, I'm like, I get it. It's cold. Right. They're saying it's warm, whatever. But like to think of diseases pretend is that's a weird one. That's a really weird one to me.
I mean, look, global warming is it is similar. It's also insane. It's just insane in general to have lots of people tell you something's true and for you to be like, no.
But
I
at
know what you
least
mean.
they got the gasoline companies doing propaganda for them that are going, it's not. But no one's who's putting money
You're
into
right.
diseases or pretend. It's the
You-
opposite. It's like you got people that
You're
are
right.
like, you need medicine. We got medicine for you. So it's like the people that are just out of nowhere, just like, nah,
I know.
bullshit.
It is. You're right. It is worse. I guess I just mean they're both stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, yeah. It's wild. I guess yeah, there's like no one's invested in it. I guess
Yeah.
that's true. I never really thought of that. Like, where does that even come from? I guess and that was why it was so insane and polarizing, right? Because like in my mind, no one gains anything from you not trying to end this disease, but you just like
Yeah.
want to go play laser tag? Like, what's wrong with you? You know what I mean? Like, I don't get to get my hair did. Like, shut up, dude.
Yeah. Your
Me either.
hair. I never saw anyone with really great hair complaining. Like it's like,
Yeah,
what are you
totally.
talking about?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's always a snowman with a fucking beehive on their head. It's like, why can't I
Yeah.
get my hair done?
It's also, I feel like it was a lot of people who were sort of like rich or whatever, or doing well. Because like people that are like, this, I can't believe I'm gonna have a bad, boring year, and I'm like, man, have you ever been poor? They're all bad and boring. Like that's life. And it was insane to me that people were just like, they're trampling my freedom. I'm just like,
that's so true. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Like the people complaining and being like, I'm worried about money. I got to go to work. Like, obviously, that's
yeah.
like so valid and scary and all that shit. Yeah, but the people that were like, this isn't fun. Like, shut the fuck
Yeah.
up, dude.
Like during World War II. This ain't fun.
This isn't fun, dude.
I thought France was fun. Fuck this.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I thought it was like cheese and gay people. But it's just all these fucking Germans, dude, and they are pissed. Dude, everybody in France is so pissed. I came here to eat cheese and watch them dudes with the stripy shirts not talk. But instead, I just get all these pissed off German guys. Dude,
Yeah, 1 star. France ain't shit.
crazy thing about these pissed off German guys is when they're far away from you, they're shooting stuff at you. And when they're close to you, they're punching you in the face. There's no distance from these Germans at which they're not pissed at you.
It is funny. There's so many people really do that. They go to a place for 30 minutes and then make up their mind for their whole life.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it so much with, New York and LA are like that. People are like, I didn't like it. You're like, what'd you do? And they're like, I went to the airport to connect for a flight. And you're like, I don't think that counts, dude. I drove through it. It's like, what? You didn't like it?
Yeah,
From your
dude.
inside your car?
Oh, St. Louis? Yeah. I was in the airport on a layover and the bathroom was dirty, so I don't like that arch.
Dude, it kills me. I love looking at Google reviews. There's so many that are like, obviously there's a lot that are biased or whatever, but there's so many that aren't even remotely, couldn't possibly factor into the star rating. Like you'll go to one and they'll go, they weren't open on Monday, 1 star. And you're like, what is that? That's because they're not. They didn't kick you out. Like it's just
Amazing.
they're not open on Mondays. How like you didn't even check to ever go when they were open? Oh, it kills me.
I'm gonna look up right now. Stories, books, and cafe. It's actually no, this isn't right. Oh, it's in Staten Island. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Stories, books, and cafe in LA, where good heroin is and was for a long shit. So they have a 4.6 Google rating. which is really surprising because for a long time on either Google or Yelp, they had a very low rating. And I loved it because it was an interesting, like, telling. We base so much of our perception of of a place and whether or not we're going to go there on those ratings. I look at them all the time and I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh, if they have a low rating, it's probably gross
Yeah,
or
yeah.
bad or something. But Stories is the greatest place on earth. I love
Great.
it. The show was great. It's run by these old feminist punk ladies who take no shit from anyone. They do what they want in there. Everyone who hangs out there is treated well. And they kick out people all the time. And they kick out so many people and it's still packed. And their rating was low because there were all these ratings of people being like, they were mean to me. And if I didn't know Stories, I would have been like, these people are assholes, but they were never mean to me. And I've
Yeah.
seen them be mean to people who were like, why did it take me 30 minutes to get my avocado toast? And they were like, get out. They just like wouldn't accept people being entitled ever.
Yeah, I love that.
And that's
Love
great. That's a good thing. So
No, it keeps it a nice place. When you come in, there's no entitled people.
there's no entitled people. And it was one
Yeah.
of the only people I've ever been where there was no fucking entitled people. And I don't remember why I started talking about this. You said something
Google
about ratings.
reviews.
Google reviews. What were you saying about Google reviews?
Oh, so one of my favorite ones ever is this place called Sun in My Belly. I think it's in Atlanta. And the person's
Oh.
review is so funny. They go, well, the quiche was too spicy. They tried to sit us at a booth. I refused to sit at the booth. And you're just like, already I don't think I could be on your side. And then at the end, it's this long 1-star review. And at the end, they go, sun in my belly, more like pain in my ass.
Yeah.
I think about it like once a week. Like, why? Why do you have to end it with like a Bill
incredible.
Maher joke?
Dude, that's so funny. What's it called? More like suck its dick.
Yeah, please don't give us a please give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcast and say more like suck its dick. That would really help. We need to get our
5
score up.
stars. More like suck its dick. Yeah, please rate and review us. It does help. Tell your friends about the show.
Yeah,
all
thank
that
you.
good stuff. More like Sam Severin works at Sun in My Belly, I feel like.
Oh, does she? Oh, I love Sam.
Yeah,
She's
funny
the best.
comedian. Yeah, she's great.
Oh, she's the funniest.
Sun in My and man, yeah, I love that. I love, like, I don't know. It's too bad that there's no way to suss it out because there's definitely types of reviews that are helpful. But the more and more I live and am alive, the more I'm like, it kind of invalidates itself because a lot of the types of people that write a review are the types of people that I don't want to go to the places they've gone.
Exactly.
Yeah. I literally was in line at Stories once. And it's funny too, like this guy Alex, who sadly has passed away. He was the best guy. He was one of the owners. They brought him in. The 2 old ladies I was talking about, they added him as a third, and he was literally they would pay. Good Heroin is a free show, and they pay the show monthly out of the bar sales. And it was like a lot of money, a lot in comparison to nothing. It was good. I don't want to say it because the show's still happening, but it was a good, fair pay. Then that never happens with venues. The guy was always checking in and seeing if I was okay. And he was doing that with all his regulars. And then if you look at the Google reviews, there were like 30 that were like, this guy, Alex, is a fucking piece of shit. And it's like, well, now I know that you are.
Yeah.
I was waiting in line when he was running the register once, and it was a really packed brunch day, and it's a bookstore, dude. It's a fucking bookstore. And the people in front of me in line were like, can you believe how long we have to wait in line here to get an egg sandwich? And it's like, you're at a bookstore.
No bookstore has egg sandwich. You should be happy.
Like, what? Yeah, what did you think? What are you doing here? You're the dumbass who got a fucking egg sandwich at a bookstore. And you read a review or your friend told you it was really good or something, and so they have a particularly good egg sandwich at this bookstore. But I don't know, man. I think
I went to AutoZone. They didn't have any Diet Coke. Well,
Yeah, dude.
I always go to
Mhm.
AutoZone for my Diet Coke.
Disneyland took a long time to fix my car, dude. It's like, yeah.
So I go to
Man.
Hobby Lobby. Nobody
Yeah.
gave me a blowjob.
That's right. You know how long it takes to get a hug at Best Buy? Hours. Nobody sucked my dick at Hobby Lobby. That's a really funny one. You walk into Hobby Lobby and you're like, will somebody please suck my dick?
You believe 30 minutes? It took me 30 minutes.
You 30
to
minutes
find
to
a
get a
blowjob
blowjob
at
at
Hobby
Hobby
Lobby.
Lobby. Aisle 6. It's practically hidden for blowjobs.
You know, I hope they go out of business. If that's
Yeah, dude.
that's not Martin Luther King didn't die for this. You're
Man,
like,
you
no,
know?
he didn't.
I've been calling it Hobby Jobby, and I'm not calling it that anymore. Hobby Lobby is no longer blowy jobby. It's just
More like blowy jobby. I'm gonna
more
give
like
Hobby Lobby some
blowy
ones.
jobby. Dude, more like pain in my ass is one of the funniest things I've ever
Oh,
heard.
it's so funny. I
More
think
like-
I'll never forget it.
More like blowy jobby is so
Yeah, so leave us a 5-star review. You can say, what's it called? More like blowy job.
more like blowy jobby, more like suck its dick, you know.
Yeah,
Lots
do
of
whatever
fun
you want.
stuff.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yo, dude, I want to do those for a few more. Give me a business. Let me see if I can do it.
Ooh, Banana Republic.
Banana Republic. Oh, okay. Man, that's a lot of syllables. We could. Hold on. I'm getting it. Suck on a more like, yeah. More like suck on a cock ublick.
Yeah, I went to Banana Republic. It took 45 minutes to get a quesadilla. That place, more like
Suck on my cock ublick, huh?
it's like, are you trying out bits in your 1-star Google review? Why is there a joke in it at the end? More like pain in my ass.
American Eagle, more like American pain in my ass. Dude, sun in my belly, that's also like the worst name for anything ever.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like you're getting molested.
Yeah, I
Sun
don't
in-
want
oh,
sun in my belly. I want
No,
food.
dude.
I
Yeah,
want
dude.
Food.
Come on
Eggs in
in.
my belly.
You guys want to get breakfast at Hand in My Mouth? Don't put stuff in me. I don't want you anything to be in me, even if it is sun. You know what I
Hand in
mean?
my mouth, more like dick in my ass. It's like, oh, I don't know if that's appropriate.
Wow, the layers of that are like take that clip from our podcast and show it to someone with no context. Hands in my mouth, more like dick in my ass.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Well, this has been a good start.
Yeah,
I'm glad the tour's
dude.
over.
Take a little break.
What's it called?
Hey!
Oh, it's What's It Called?
Welcome to What's It Called,
Oh,
everybody.
The best podcast in the world.
in the
today.
world, and the best episode we've ever done, which is saying a lot.
That is saying a lot because we've had a couple that were good.
That's right. That's right. I also just laughed because there's a note in my app here that says pause for wolves at 5 minutes in. And that
Wolves?
was from an old episode that we were editing, and I don't know what that means.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, dude. But anyway, I guess we
we're
had
doing
some
some wolves.
wolves
Oh
at
yeah,
one
we
point.
talked about wolves. Inside you, there's 2 wolves. I think. It was
Oh
that.
yeah. But then and then I was Googling it. And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it was okay. The note makes it seem like we had to pause because we got attacked by wolves during the recording.
Dude, when we recorded in the park, that there was a non-zero chance that was about to happen every day.
Yeah, dude. Outside us, there were 2 wolves for sure. and one of them was a really, really, really drunk guy who hated us and was screaming. But anyway, welcome to What's It Called? What's up, Richard Carnes?
Yeah, get
What's
ready
up?
to lay down.
Yeah, lay her down, face down, ass up. Everybody's
the
got a
way
dick
we-
hole.
That's how we roll, dude.
Yeah, make sure you take the tip of one of your fingers and put it on your dick hole. And remember that your dick hole doesn't have to be on your dick. It's whatever hole you think is your dick
Could
hole.
be in your soul. Keep tipping.
Yeah, dude. It could be your dick soul. Pick a soul and put your tip on it.
That's right, dude.
Tip it on down to your dick hole, which is your soul, actually, because
That's
you don't
right.
have to have a dick to have a dick hole.
That's what I've been
That's-
saying.
The hole in your dick is the hole that through which your soul leaves when you die, for sure. That's what a dick hole
That's-
actually is.
That's what a lot of people see when they're on ayahuasca.
That they pee their soul out.
That's the light at the end of the tunnel. That's you're shooting out of a dick hole for your next life. You're a sperm again, and you see the
Oh.
light at the end of the tunnel. And you're about to fertilize an egg. People don't know
Wow.
that.
I didn't know that, huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
but that's
okay.
what I
Well,
think.
maybe I should take ayahuasca because I love to pee and I love my soul. And I don't want it to leave though. Would it go back into your dick, you think,
Oh,
after the
man.
trip?
I just came up with this theory, so I haven't worked it all out yet.
I do want to stress, by the way, to y'all listening, that we love you and we do want
We do love you.
do want you to lay down and make sure you tip on your dick hole. Yeah.
I want to be clear about the things I say and the things I believe.
You are Richard Karn.
Yeah.
Lay her down, ass in the air, touching your dick hole. This is getting very sexual sounding. And I also want to reinforce that it is not. I am not at all hitting on you, nor do I feel like this is sensual in any way. It's just more the kind of environment we want to create. We're so relaxed that we just got to cover up our dick holes so our soul
That's
doesn't
right.
fall out. That's right.
That's right, Dave. It's still morning radio. And now
Oh,
we're
that's
gonna
right.
we got the chopper.
yeah, we got. Let's go to the chopper and see
The
where his dick
dirty
hole is.
morning radio. Dirty
Yeah,
local
totally.
morning radio.
Oh yeah. Oh, what's up, Brian? Yeah, we got we got Mike in the sky up looking down at the traffic situation here today, and yep, I got the tip of my index finger on my dick hole while I'm looking down. It's just one of those days out here in Los Angeles, California. I looking out the open window of a Helicopter 3000, which I think is an interesting name. It's just a helicopter. I don't know why we put a number on the end, but looking down out a Helicopter 3000. I'm Mike in the sky. I got my index finger on my dick hole, and it is one of those days, everybody. That's right. I think that I can tell that everybody down in their car in this traffic jam on the 101, right where the 101 crosses the 405, they are not having a good day, and they are about to break stuff. Mike in the sky sounds a lot like Bob on the Knob.
He does Mike in the sky, but he's different.
He's
Bob on the
different.
knob is a little sad. Mike in the
Bob
sky is
is
horned up.
Pumped. Yeah, he's horny. He's got his hand on his dick and the other hand on he's flying the helicopter while doing the news and jerking off. And yeah. Well, make sure you listen to Bob on the Knob in the morning for the traffic from Mike on the Sky and join the Mike High Club, because when you're high with Mike in the sky, it's Mike in the sky with his hand on his cock, and it is one of those days every day. Oh, there was a little bit of delay in my break stuff. That's so funny. Man, when you're in the Mike High Club, it is one of those days every day. That's so funny.
The Mike High Club.
Mike High Club. Hey, speaking of which,
Time to get a clip.
Oh, that's right.
so Caleb,
Yeah.
what I like to do at bars, right, is I talk to a woman long enough to steal her kid. I go to a bar that's also a restaurant, so there are older people there, people at the age that had little kids, small kids, ones that are easy to grab. And then I get the woman to trust me, and she, when she's in the bathroom, I take the kid and then I sell it. And
My
I make my
opinion,
living.
You don't want to steal a kid too young, and you don't want to steal him too old.
That's right.
You want that. I think the best age to steal a kid is 11.
That's right, because their hands are big enough to do manual labor. But if you're in a pinch, you can toss them.
Time to get a clip.
I think we got a good one.
I think so too. And
Hell
speaking
yeah,
of that,
The Ben Shapiro's Beard Update.
It's gone beyond stubble, and it looks like about a half a beard.
The Ben Shapiro's Beard Update.
interesting. That is really interesting.
Yeah. We'll keep you updated.
Yeah. Why do you have any theories?
Well, I think maybe he had a thing where he's like, I'm not going to shave during Pride Month or something. Like, I don't know. But it did get
Interesting.
longer each day of Pride. And I don't know what he's going to do with it. But
Is
We'll
he?
see.
Is that true? He said he isn't going to shave during Pride
he
Month.
did not say that, but it's a theory.
I
I mean, I have
see.
a lot of theories. I got a lot of Shapiro
What-
theories.
You want to say a few more of them, dude?
I think he hired a woman that looks exactly like him, which is pretty funny.
What?
Her name's Brett Cooper. She works at the Daily Wire. She looks exactly like Ben Shapiro.
Cooper.
Yeah, type it in. It's unbelievable.
my
She's not
God.
related to him. She looks exactly like him.
Oh
which is pretty
my
funny.
God.
It's pretty nuts. And she's like the Gen Z, like Daily Wire person, And it's pretty fun. So I think maybe the beard is so that they can tell them apart
Amazing.
at the office. Or so that no one suspects that it's like you ever seen him in the same room at the same time? There's no way to know.
Right. But if he has a beard, then he couldn't possibly be a woman.
Right.
Which is probably, a pretty intense worry for Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, you never know.
Seems
So,
like one of those things you would think.
yeah. But yeah, I got a lot of theories.
I'm fascinated by Ben Shapiro's beard theories, dude.
The Ben Shapiro's Beard Update.
So Caleb texted me like a few days ago and was like, Dave, what if we renamed every single Indiana Jones movie? And it was hard to come up with what to like throw out to the Twitter because it's just hard to tweet renaming 4 separate things. So we just did what would Indiana Jones be called if he was played by Danny DeVito? And y'all were a lot of fun. But before that, Caleb and I are going to rename for all 4 Indiana Jones movies. I didn't come up with any for the new one. Did you?
Yes, I came up with about 4 apiece. And it was a lot of fun. I love those movies so much, even the bad ones. I'm a big fan. Yeah.
So I didn't finish Crystal Skull yet, but I'm gonna watch it. It's so bad.
It's not great. It's not great.
I love it. I love Indiana Jones. I just am that age of person. Yeah, they're fun. Right. They're like if National Treasure if like the main character in National Treasure wasn't like greasy and wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a perfect fun action. They're just great. I love them so. I watched all of them in the past week. All 5. I watched all 5.
That's cool. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll start at the beginning because they're so
fun.
good. Yeah.
The new one is, obviously it's not as good as the old ones, but I enjoyed it in the theater. They're just a good time.
Is Shia LaBeouf still in it in the new one?
I mean, I don't want to do any spoilers.
Okay.
But no.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do the first one, which
hell yeah, dude.
You're gonna see a theme to my names. In literally every single one of them, I named in the exact same format. But and I am so excited, dude. I cannot tell you. I am so excited. I have over 30 names.
Dude, this is gonna be great.
So the first one, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Let's go.
Hell yeah. I got Bang Bang, Swing, Snap, and Smooch.
Indiana Jones and the Hot Drunk Girl.
Indiana Jones and the Jewish Wheelbarrow.
It's That's so funny, dude. Wow. Oh man, I couldn't even keep talking. That's so funny. Indiana Jones and the Sand Nazis.
James Bond goes to church.
Indiana Jones and the big old honking penis.
Bad teacher.
Indiana Jones and the coffin with the ghosts in it.
Han Solo in the jungle.
Indiana Jones and the bitches in the back.
That's all I got for Raiders.
Indiana Jones and the motherfucking snakes on the motherfucking plane. Indiana Jones and the junk in the trunk. And okay, that's all I got for Raiders too. And now Indiana
funny.
Jones and the Temple of the Doom. I'll start.
Hell yeah.
Indiana Jones and the bugs.
My big fat racist vacation.
Indiana Jones everywhere all at once.
George Lucas presents divorce.
Indiana Jones and the stupid white lady.
Indiana Jones and the white woman from hell.
Yeah, there you go. Indiana Jones and the insane heart transplant.
My last one is short, round, dumb, and perfect.
That's great. Indiana Jones and the Goblet of Fire. Indiana Jones and the Great Big Hangover. Indiana Jones and the fucking monkey brains. Ew, dude. Ew. And finally, Indiana Jones and the 1 billion Indian kids.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right. You want to kick off Last Crusade?
Last Crusade. I got Indiana Jones and a big cup.
Hell yeah, dude. I got Indiana Jones and the cup that fucking kills you.
I got Stopper, my dad will fuck a Nazi.
Indiana Jones and the Hunt for Red October.
Motorcycle Nazis and a big wooden boat.
Indiana Jones and the Mamas and the Papas.
And my last one is the last of the really, really good ones.
Yeah, it's my favorite one.
It's so good, dude.
It's so good. Indiana Jones and the Life of Brian. Indiana Jones and the Yes Daddy. Indiana Jones and his dad's Bible bullshit. Indiana Jones and the stupid invisible bridge. And finally, Indiana Jones and that fucking British guy.
We got to do a poster that says Indiana Jones and the stupid invisible bridge. That's so good. That's so good.
That part is so stupid. It's like
I love it. It's
you didn't
stupid,
see
but
the
I
bridge. It was like it's like a magic eye poster.
Invisible bridge.
The bridge is literally an optical illusion. Give me a fucking break. All right.
It's so funny.
Crystal Skull. You want to do it?
Hell yeah, dude. Close Encounters of the Worst Kind.
Yes, that's great. Gary Indiana Jones.
Wild Hogs.
Indiana Jones and the woman from the first movie.
Mutt Williams gets a daddy.
Indiana Jones and he's still not married. Interesting.
All right, my last one is even Steven Spielberg.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. All right, here. These are fun. I like these. Indiana Jones and the long glass head.
I hate that long glass head.
Dude, it looks
stupid.
horrible. God, it makes my skin crawl. All right. Indiana Scones and the early bedtime. Indiana Groans and the I gotta sit down. Indiana Jokes and the taking a shit. Hell yeah, dude. That's it. That's all.
All right, I got a few for Dial of Destiny.
Oh,
I
let's
got,
go.
Indiana Jones and the Disney Plus homepage. Not too good, not too bad. What happens? Joe Biden presents hat. And my last one.
Holy shit, that's so funny. Joe Biden presents hat. Oh man, I didn't see that coming. Not from any direction, dude. Damn. That was so
My
funny.
last one is Old Man and the C minus.
Oh,
but
come on.
I don't like. I don't hate the new one. I enjoy it. The opening scene is cool if you can get past the de-aging, which I think is pretty good.
Oh god, that shit. I wish they wouldn't do that shit. It's just
I wish
like,
they wouldn't either, but it is fun to see Indiana Jones during World War II, which you never got to see in any of the other ones. And it's him, and he's de-aged, and it's pretty good. And I love it. I love it. As long as you're not like trying to like ruin it for yourself. You know, when people go
Right.
see a magician, they're like trying to figure it out. It's like, just watch it. It's an awesome opening. Just don't try and prove that it's not actually Harrison Ford young. Like if you do that, you're just gonna rob
Oh.
yourself of joy, because it's a great opener, I think.
you just got to deal with that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I dig it.
I get it.
dig it. But yeah, Last
gonna
Crusade
watch
is
it.
like watching all of them this week. It's crazy how good Last Crusade is. It's so funny.
I mean, the
So
first
funny.
one is really good. The second one is
Yeah.
actually sort of hard for me to watch because it's so gross. But it's
love it.
really
Love that second
good.
one.
You love it?
Dude, the opener to Temple of Doom is like 20 minutes of the craziest. He starts in Shanghai with his tux on, and
Well, that's right.
he gets poisoned. His friend gets shot. He teams up with Willie, and they jump out a window into the car, and they
Yeah.
get on a plane, and the plane crashes, and they down a waterfall. And dude, it's
That's
so
true.
nuts. It's so entertaining. It's just like it's one of the coolest openings I've ever seen in a movie. It's
Wow,
just
that's
dope.
true. It's like an action packed. That's true.
Oh, it's
I'm gonna
nuts.
do
I
what you
love
did.
Temple
I'm
of
gonna
Doom.
start from the beginning and rewatch
Yeah.
the series. That's great, dude.
And in Temple of Doom, he's not even a good person yet. He's like kind of a like by the end of Last Crusade, he's like a good person. But like in Temple of Doom, he's like he doesn't care about museums. He's like threatening to kill Willie with a fork, and he's like
Yeah.
not a good dude yet. And it's like it's the beginning. Dude, it's awesome.
Interesting.
Temple of Doom gets so much shit, but it's great.
Huh.
Yeah, I love Temple
Dial
of
of Destiny is a bad name.
It's not great. It's better than Crystal Skull, but it's not a great.
I don't know. I think Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is a better name than Dial of Destiny.
Well, I think I just judge that name because I don't like that. That movie's kind of not that great. So
Yeah.
I kind of judge it. I don't like the look of the Crystal Skull. I don't like what the Crystal Skull turns out to be very much.
Oh, I
So
don't
it's like
want to know. I still haven't
right.
seen.
I don't want to spoil it, but yeah.
You think the new one's better than Crystal Skull?
Yeah. Well, I
Oh.
don't actually know about better. I like it more, but I don't really know if it's a better movie. I'm a very biased
you're
Indiana
saying.
Jones viewer, but
Yeah.
they're similar though. It's like there's a lot of things you'll be like, what? Who
Yeah.
thought that was a good idea? But I don't know. There's a few scenes in there that are really, really cool. Like
Huh.
they're worth going to the theater just for. There's a few scenes that just kick ass.
Huh.
And man,
Cool.
love the opener. Anytime Indy's fighting Nazis, I'm happy.
Dude, totally. Oh, Nazis are
fun.
back. That's fun.
Yeah, man. It's
I am
and Mads
excited.
Mikkelsen is a Nazi. He's an incredible Nazi. One of the
He
best.
is. I wonder if he likes that compliment. You know what I mean?
He's rich, so I'm sure he's fine with it.
Yeah. Dude, I rewatched. Speaking of bad CGI old people, I rewatched Heat, which
Dude,
might be the best movie. It's
perfect.
It's fucking perfect, top to bottom. It's so long and it's deserved. Not like
Yeah.
how every movie is 3 hours long now, and it's just because they wanted to use the footage. I don't know what the fuck John Wick was doing, but anyway, I rewatched Heat. That movie came out 25 years ago, and in that movie, Al Pacino already looks like shit. And,
She's got a great
great
ass,
ass, dude.
and you got your head all
Yeah.
the way up it.
I'm gonna take you down. You get in my way, I'm gonna take you down. Dude.
I love when his
Anyway.
wife's like, "I'm gonna leave you," and he's like, "Ah," like he takes it pretty well. All right, baby, It's like it doesn't. It's not even the worst part of his day. All right, my wife's leaving. I told you I was a cop when I met you, bitch. And you're just like, jeez.
You know what you signed up for. Yeah. Yeah, the ride sucks, but you got on it. Or whatever he said. He says something so horrible. I'm a piece of shit, but you chose that. So it's your fault. God damn, this guy's a
this is
fucking
the
asshole.
90s. That's back when women loved to be talked to that way.
Right. It was so funny too because the cop, he's the cop, and he's just like, sure, walk out, see what I care. You can't swim in my pool anymore, you stupid broad, or what? He was just like, I hang out with your kid. You can go have sex with your daughter's father all you want while I'm here feeding her lunch. Just being like a total like weirdo. It's so weird what he says. And then the like criminal who's single and falls in love with like a librarian or whoever she is.
Yeah.
Their date scene is crazy in the exact opposite way. Al Pacino's like, fine, run out of here. I think you're garbage. And then and then De Niro's like, where'd you grow up? Alabama? And what was the name of the town you grew up in? And what was your mother's name? What was her middle name? What was the name of the place she worked at? What did you like about that place? Why did you go to that place? Why'd you stop going to that place? What's your favorite thing about that place? Why are you here? What are you doing here? Are you going to stay here? Do you want to leave here? What do you want to do now? Rewatch that scene. It's so psychotically like, why is he asking so many questions?
Dude, women love questions, dude.
They like being yelled at by cops.
There's two kinds of women: questions and yelling. That's what I learned on the hard streets of LA.
I do love that character's attitude. If you want to be with me, baby, you got to endure abuse. It's not my fault you don't like being abused. Oh, dude, let's read these names, buddy.
I got one more to add that I just saw. Twitter's been all haywire today because Elon Musk is a genius. And I took a screenshot of an honorable mention here from @Nick said Harrison Gord.
Yeah, dude.
So
there's gonna be a lot of
a lot of
Danny
fun
DeVito's
Danny DeVito.
chubby jokes, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The prompt is if Indiana Jones was played by Danny DeVito. And we got some bangers here.
Yeah, dude. Coming in at number 10 at Jord Games, Indiana Lorax.
He does look like the Lorax.
Good stuff, dude.
Number 9 at Shebi Carlene, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yep.
That's great.
At Kid Obsidian, throw me the idol. I'll throw you a nice egg in this trying time. I don't really get that, but
it's just funny to imagine him saying that.
Yeah,
he's like, his bag is full of eggs.
Yeah, totally. That's got to be a line from something.
At Winslow Dumaine, shorter rounder.
Good stuff. At Real Joe Rogan 69, Hobgoblin Pete and the Ham of Rum. That is
it's good.
So funny, dude. Wow.
At Turducken MRE, Hatman returns.
Hell yeah.
That's perfect.
At Demurist, Minnesota Fats. I get it. Indiana Jones, Minnesota Fats.
At Dumb Space Bimbo, Philadelphia Stones.
That's great. At I guess it's LL Farhead LL. Jersey Mike. Dude,
just perfect, dude.
Jersey Mike and the Last Crusade. I feel like maybe that's the poster we make this week.
I love it. It's so good. And our Ricky shit this week at Seth Mills, insufficient bones and the example of glue.
Oh
man,
that's good, dude.
One.
Y'all are so funny. Thanks for jumping in.
Yeah.
We are at What's It Pod on Twitter. We're at What's It Pod on Instagram. We are What's It Called .rodeo. That's our website. It has links to listen to us and to our YouTube and to our Patreon and to our web store, where, by the way, you can pick up one of our signs, which Underwater Space Bimbo sent us a gift that was our fake yard sign that we came up with on our Patreon, which is one of those like in this house we believe. And well, it's funny. Just go to shop.whatsitcalled.rodeo and look at it. I swear it's funny. We think it's funny. People seem to like it. You should get one.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, I reached out to Space Bimbo. I don't know if I told you this, dude. And I was like, hey, we really want to sell this. And so we want to pay you for the design. And she would not let us. She was like,
Oh, wow.
No. Yeah. I did have to
We love you,
redesign
Space
it.
Bimbo.
I did have to redo it because it came out of a generator and I couldn't find the generator. But still, we are eternally grateful to Space
we
Bimbo
love you,
for
Space
taking the
Bimbo.
initiative to do that. You fucking rule, dude.
Yeah.
We also sell a campaign it's not a sign. It doesn't come with the thing that mounts it in the yard, but it's a campaign poster that says I'm a bitch. We sell that too.
Yeah. So it's fun for everybody. You buy one
Yeah.
for a friend. And I do want to say this
Dates.
is a little ways out, but September 15th and 16th, I'm back at the Riot in Houston.
Wow.
So get your tickets now because these shows sell out. The
Weren't you
club's
just
amazing,
there?
So I was just there, and I'm doing 3 more shows in September, the 15th and the
Wow.
16th. But it's just 3 shows, so come get your tickets. It's like tied for favorite club now. So come on out. It's gonna be great.
Damn, cool, dude. Also, my SiriusXM show got picked up for 6 more episodes. So SiriusXM listeners out there, check me out on Laugh USA, channel 98. So here's the deal. My show, I recorded 6 episodes. They're going to re-air those 6 over the next 6 weeks. And then my new 6 episodes will pick up after that. It airs on Laugh USA on 10 a.m. Eastern time on Thursdays. And then it replays 5 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday, 3 p.m. on Fridays, 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. on Saturdays, and 1 p.m. on Sundays. And then also it's in the SiriusXM app, and you can listen to all episodes anytime you want. You know, also there's video of some of the episodes, and it's kind of hard to find. You have to go to the SiriusXM, the video section, go to Laugh USA and look at their videos, and then you can watch it. But
man.
that's
It's so
exciting, dude. Yeah, and it's been fun. I'm loving that show a lot. Caleb, we'll get you on whenever you come to New York.
I can't wait, dude.
Yeah, man. And y'all are the best. We love you so much.
Lay it on down.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
What's it called? What's it called?